I'm telling you the public which you are trying to lie to because you are a government operative.
What I am saying, Chacha, you see, I told not everyone. I am telling you, the media has been misused by these people who are looking for Facebook and WhatsApp following. I told one day I told Eric Omondi, and I can repeat here authoritatively that I am repeating. This is a national television, and I told Eric on national television that they cannot use this country's emotions to whip their support or following on YouTube.
That is what the politicians
like what they do, because they are busy looking for people who can follow them, like their chats and everything.
No,
we cannot run a country like that. I am saying if you talk about accountability, national accountability can be done through two avenues. One, Parliament.
Yes.
Two, Auditor General. Those are the two areas which are constitutionally allowed, and if such people have made their pronunciations, then the court comes and interprets the legal nature of such pronouncements. Therefore, we cannot have a country where we are going to be told by children who have no even experience of what should be done, because this constitution. Okay, what is your age? How old are you? How old are you? It's not being emotional.
This is not a dating app, as I told you. This is not a dating app. Don't ask
that is even being careless in how you put yourself.
If you're careless, I'll be careless.
The media must also check the content you disperse. You cannot keep inviting people who can keep talking things which are not even constitutional, which are not even moderated, which are not even organized. It's like what they do on their YouTube channels. This is what I'm saying, Chacha, and I will be allowed to speak, because these misconceptions are the ones which have been sent to everyone by people like Biguna who sit somewhere outside the country, don't even have a stake in the country, and then they sit behind keyboards. They are busy talking and writing things which they can't even substantiate. Well, the country must be run. Now, whether the Gen Zs, what next? Just a minute, don't cut me on this. Whether the Gen Zs should continue with their activities, fine. Every Kenyan is allowed under Article 37 of the Constitution of Kenya to picket peacefully and without being armed. But that one does not stop the Constitution from protecting the rights of people at Article 40. When you picket in your way and you interfere with people's property, the government has a duty to protect that property. And whenever you walk around, you must know those properties are struggles of people. They have put them there, and you come without even, you only have your mobile phone and a suit which maybe is bought to you by your parent, and then you are interfering with a shop of somebody who is also having his children waiting for school fees. We can't do that. We must have a country which is orderly.
Let's now allow
because you're making things look very bad. We have a country which must respect the rule of law. If that constitution, which is the law, allows you to picket Article 37, know that that constitution allows the president, Article 252, to appoint those people you claim. If you feel you're fit, prepare yourself to be appointed.
Well, Kasmuel,
yes.
You know, none demos were botched as most towns remained calm.
Yes.
And according to Raila Odinga, when he came into government, he came to save the government from imminent collapse. And the nane demos did not take place as, anticipated, or did not attract, the numbers it used in previous street demonstrations. Is this a passing cloud?
I don't think it is a passing cloud. I know it is not a passing cloud in the sense that, and I feel it is very unfair for us to reduce a youthful political exercise into what Raila said or what Ruto said or what whoever individual said, because this is yes, it's fine.
Yeah, it is.
It's fine. The man is here to appease his political master. So let him talk.
Here to appease those who are sponsoring and buying you suits. Yes. When you work nowhere.
Let him talk. Let him talk. He cannot afford to. So, he does not go to therapy. So when he sees a young person, he wants to offload. Just offload. No. Let him offload. No. Let him offload.
He started
Chacha, please don't interrupt him. Don't interrupt him.
If it's about this kind of trouble, I'm the best at it. When he came here, he that he can do it.
Go for it. Let's have some decorum.
You wait and do the nonsense on YouTube.
No. Don't switch off. Don't switch off. Don't switch off. Don't switch off his mic. No. Don't switch off his mic. The man needs. There's something he needs to let out. No, let it out. Let it out. Let it out.
Is this a passing cloud?
No, it's not. And the profiling that was happening, the profiling that was happening during Nane is the same that we saw, although in a different format, where during the post-election people were being profiled tribally. This time even the roadblocks were set in all the major highways and entry points into Nairobi, and youth were being forced out of matatus, and people were being returned. They were told there is no work that is happening. So if a protest is to ensure that no economic activity is happening in the CBD, no economic activity happened, whether or not the media covered it, whether or not government bloggers yap about it and want to cry on national television. It happened and it achieved its results. The part that people get wrong, they think that Nane Nane was the end. This is just but the beginning. That's why I'm telling him he needs to...
So there are more demos on the way?
Let me tell you, you have seen nothing. This government, as I've said time without number, will crumble upon the weight of its own stupidity. And the time will avail itself again. And these government bloggers will not be able to stop it. They sit here, think they will call people children and it affects anything. It will not be affected. As a young person, I can assure you in this country that this was just but the beginning. We will organize, mobilize, and sensitize to a level that has never been seen.
Honorable Maryanne Kitany, is it time the Gen Zs perhaps changed tactic on staging street demonstrations, which even on Nane Nane, you know, they were botched. Several towns remained calm. And could also the government of the national unity have influenced these so that, you know, there's soul searching and Kenyans also feel contented and being part of the broad-based government that the president has been vouching for?
I think we need to understand when you are always told that when do you know when to exit the stage? When you exit the stage when the music or when the dance is still very sweet. Don't
He's
exit
an
the stage.
artist, actually.
Yeah, he's an artist, and therefore he should have known when to exit the stage.
I know better about the dance than
I
she
told
does.
you, please. I told you. I don't interrupt yours. Please don't interrupt
No, but
mine.
when you reference me,
you
I
can
mean
do
me.
no.
If you reference me, I have to come.
You have also
Kindly.
referenced me.
Kindly submit.
You have also referenced
He
me.
also knows politics.
It's
No,
me
you
who has
have
brought
also,
him up.
you have also referenced
Honorable
me.
Kitany,
No.
it's me who has...
You have referenced me also, but I kept my cool and waited for you to talk. You can engage, you don't engage, but not me. Please allow me. No. Allow me to engage. Allow me
Kasmuel, let's allow
to
Honorable
give
Kitany
me.
to submit.
Yes.
Kennedy, let's have some order here.
Yeah, for me, don't interrupt. Let me just finish. I said they needed to have known when to exit the stage.
You said you have a Gen Z.
I have a Gen Z, but does not behave like this. He's much better.
Actually support your government.
He's much better. They may not support.
Also, you cannot
I said.
now becoming.
Kasmuel, let's allow Honorable Kitany.
I will allow.
Kasmuel,
One thing that
I have been asked a question.
One thing
I have been asked a question. No.
It will.
Let's have some order.
You will not.
Please. Kasmuel,
There's a statement you said that I will correct.
no, don't correct.
There is a statement.
You
I
will
will get
correct
back to
at
you
your
with a
time.
rejoinder.
You will correct
Kasmuel,
at your time.
I'll be getting back to you with
I
a
will.
No.
If they
You will
switch off my
correct
mic,
at
I
your
will
time.
speak into Mweshimiwa's time. There's
No,
something
no,
you've said.
no.
You've said that you have a Gen Z that is better than me.
Yes, far better.
You cannot compare
Far
me to
better.
your children because you have
Far
been
better, far
involved
better,
with
my
men
friend. It
who
is
have
my time.
corrupted this
Kasmuel.
country.
Yeah.
If you want us to
What-
go
what-
personal,
Kasmuel.
I will go personal.
We are not
Mweshimiwa.
going to do that.
Yes, don't do
We
it.
are
Kitany.
doing
Don't do
politics.
it.
Mweshimiwa
Respect
Kitany,
me.
Yes.
kindly proceed.
Judge,
It's
so
me who
if you want
interjected.
to-
No. Let's have some order here.
And what I would want to
Let's
say,
have some order.
and I requested, yes.
Mweshimiwa Kitany,
Chacha, I'm requesting you.
I'll be getting
There's
back
a
to you.
level. This is a point of order. When we raise a point of order in any discussion, you listen. This is not correct.
Kennedy, let's allow...
Engage with me, please.
Kennedy and Kasmuel, let's have some order.
But please,
No.
Kennedy,
but please,
Joanne, have their mics off.
I don't even know.
Mweshimiwa Kitany, proceed.
You don't think we are
What
a
I-
different generation.
what
We're a
I-
different generation.
And I have requested, Chacha, please, let's have order in this discussion. We were talking to Kenyans, and we need Kenyans to listen to all of us. Let Kenyans judge who is the right person, who is the wrong person. But let's not disrupt. When everybody else is speaking, I am not disrupting them. So please allow me also to pass my points. Let my points be heard out there and let them be said. I
You
said,
said you have a Gen Z that's better
I-
than me.
I
You
have-
Kindly
cannot
proceed.
compare
Kindly
children.
proceed.
You
Their
will
mics are
not-
off.
I will not wait
Mweshimiwa
for
Kitany,
Mweshimiwa to discuss.
So-
proceed. Their mics are off.
my issue is
Whether
this.
you are 50
We need to
or
know
10, I
when
do
to
not
exit
tolerate
the stage.
disrespect.
And the Gen Zs needed to have known when to exit the stage. The issues the Gen Zs raised were very relevant issues. The issues they raised were 1, about corruption, 2, about governance, 3, about wastage in this government. And it is not only this government. Every successive government has had all these issues. But they raised those points. And when those points were raised, they needed now to give time to government, which actually the Gen Zs did. The people who are on the streets now are not Gen Zs. These are people, political people who are trying to use a few young people like Kasmuel here to try and make them believe that the Gen Z revolution is still there, but there is no Gen Z revolution. So there is no Gen Z revolution. So
I'll give you time.
And by the way, when people
at this juncture, we are taking a short commercial break. Yes. When we come back, when temperatures have cooled, we'll proceed with this discussion. Honorable Maryanne Kitany will finish submitting on her point. Keep the conversation going via social media platforms at K24 TV, at Joel Cheshazol, and SMS and WhatsApp numbers on the bottom of your screens. Also, we'll be switching off mics for those who will not allow others to submit. We'll be back. Stay tuned.